Thank you for joining me today in this demonstration of this brand new Metatrader 4 Expert Advisor called Midnight Blitz. We're going to get right into this. I'm going to use the Australian Canadian dollar pair on the 5-minute time frame. I'm using tick data. I'm actually using tick data suite, but I'm setting the spread to a flat 30 pips here. It'll still work even on 40 pips, but we're going to set it to a 30 pips here. We're going to keep visual mode off because I'm going to run a few months here. I'm going to run 4 months of back testing here, and I want to show you the results rather quickly. We're going to use every tick, and let's get right to it. But first, we're going to look at the settings. Take a look at the settings. If you're running a live account, we can't do this on a back test because Metatrader 4 won't allow it. Running multiple pairs. This expert advisor will run these 20 recommended multiple pairs all together. And the easiest way to do that is just to copy and paste it from here and paste it right into the symbols to trade area. Make sure there's a comma in between each pair. Add your comma at the end of that paste there, and then copy the next one into there as well. Paste it in there, and there you go. You have 20 pairs ready to trade. Let's go ahead and remove it for this back test. We're just going to trade the Australian Canadian dollar on this back test because that's all we're allowed to do with a back test in Metatrader 4. I'm going to get aggressive with this. We're going to choose auto lots on instead of fixed lots for this back test. We're going to change the lot 0.01 for every balance down to $50 from 1,000. So it's going to get really, really aggressive. We're going to leave these settings alone. Open in middle channel, we're going to change it from true to false. That will allow more trades to open. That's all you need to worry about with this expert advisor, unless you want to turn off like Wednesdays for triple swap and things like that. You can turn off certain days of the week if you want to turn them off. You can do that as well. Let's get right into it. Click OK, and we're going to click Start, and let's watch it trade. Basically how this expert advisor works, it only trades a couple hours a day, looks for low volatility, and what it does is it grabs about 5 pips on each trade. Now it also has a self-adjusting stop loss to reduce your risk. So if it doesn't stay in a trade for too long, it gets you out of a trade. If it starts going against you, it will just take you out of the trade and wait for it to give you another signal again. But as you can see, it does trade very well. Where are we at now? If you look at it, I just see it does open limit orders. So most of the limit orders aren't going to trigger a trade. So it waits the perfect timing for that limit order. And when it does, and this is 1 month already, and let's see how far we got left in this. If you look at it, this is the progress indicator here. I'm going to stay with you in the video until this thing rolls out to the end. So if I'm rambling, it's just so that we don't have any silence in the video. As you can see, it's trading really well here. But like I said, the most optimal way is to trade multiple currency pairs. If you look at my Metatrader 5 video that I made, you'll see that I trade the first 4 pairs in there with a similar auto lots setting, and got tremendous results in that back test. So let's just wait for this to finish. Like I said, this is 4 months on just one pair, the Australian Canadian dollar. And we should come out looking pretty good. Now it does, like I said, it does take a loss once in a while here. So that is pretty much when the market gets a little wild and goes against you. But you're going to see that once in a while. That's why it's good to have multiple pairs trading at one time. Also keep in mind too, I did put on that trade on middle channel false, which does increase your risk a little bit, but does open up more trades. So you can experiment with that setting as well. And as you can see, it quickly recovered and surpassed those couple losses that you see there. And as you see, most of the losses are actually quite small because of that self-adjusting stop loss reduction feature that's in here. Right now we started at a $500 balance, and we're now up to about a 50% profit so far. I think I did backtest this with the middle bands set to true, and it was a little bit less profit. It looks like you have about a over 25% profit here. The report here shows that the tick quality was 99.9%. We had a net profit of $303 from a $500 initial deposit, so 4 months produced well over 25% profit. The drawdown was 14%. No, I'm sorry. It was 12% relative drawdown, which was $86. So it was 12% relative. And that should do it. I hope this helps you understand how to use it. If you have any questions, please contact me in the Telegram group. Happy trading.